Have you ever had a gut feeling that turned out to be right, or sensed what someone was about to say before they said it? Welcome to the mysterious world of psiabilities, a term used to describe extrasensory or beyond the five senses human abilities. Today, we're diving into 6 fascinating psi phenomena: telepathy, clairvoyance, precognition, psychokinesis, psychic healing, and remote viewing. We'll explore what they are, where the ideas came from, and some surprising research behind them. Let's open our minds and step into the world of the extraordinary. What are psi abilities? The word psi is used in parapsychology to refer to psychic or mind-based abilities. These ideas aren't new. Nearly every ancient culture has recorded stories of intuition, prophecy, healing, and mind-matter interaction. But modern scientific interest in psi began in the late 1800s, leading to labs, university studies, and even government-funded research. The US government ran a 20-plus year program called Stargate to study psychic abilities for military and intelligence purposes, especially remote viewing. Telepathy, mind-to-mind communication. Telepathy is the idea of direct communication between minds, without using speech, writing, or the senses. Ancient cultures viewed telepathy as a natural part of spiritual awareness. In the late 1800s, the Society for Psychical Research began formal telepathy experiments. J.B. Rhine at Duke University used cards with symbols to test mind-to-mind information transfer. Telepathy experiments have continued in recent years, including the Ganzfeld experiments, where sensory deprivation is used to enhance reception. There have been countless studies on twins. Identical twins are the most reported telepathic pairs, with thousands of anecdotal cases of shared thoughts, emotions, and even physical sensations. In the more recent years, telepathy is being studied and scientifically demonstrated in those with autism or other nonverbal individuals. Clairvoyance, direct knowing of distant information. It's described as direct knowledge of something happening in the present that your senses or logic couldn't possibly know, like knowing a friend is hurt right now, or describing a hidden object. It differs from telepathy because the information isn't coming from a person's mind or consciousness, but from the environment, reality, or a non-local source. Edgar Cayce, who was known as the Sleeping Prophet, gave thousands of readings on health and future events. Some of those predictions included the 1929 stock market crash. Another was the outbreak of World War II. Precognition, sensing the future. Precognition is the ability to foresee future events before they happen. It may appear as a dream that comes true. A sudden flash or image. A strong, intuitive feeling or knowing. Oracles in ancient Greece, prophets in biblical traditions, and shamans across the world all recorded precognitive visions. Many famous historical figures reportedly had accurate premonitory dreams. Modern parapsychologists, including Professor Dean Radin, have conducted numerous studies on the influence of human consciousness. The random number generator showed outcomes that varied based on the intent of individuals or groups. The Global Consciousness Project placed these random number generator machines around the world, recording data 24/7. Scientists then monitor changes in data output, looking for spikes during major emotional world events. In the hours preceding the 9/11 attacks, there was a huge spike in the data, demonstrating that random numbers were behaving less randomly. Our collective consciousness may have been aware of the event beforehand. The data also shows a pattern significantly veering away from chance during every New Year's. This shows that our collective focused attention affects our surroundings. One of the most talked about researchers, Dr. Daryl Bem, published a study suggesting people reacted emotionally to images before the images were randomly selected, implying a future influence on the present mind. A large portion of spontaneous psi experiences reported by the public involve precognitive dreams. Psychokinesis, mind over matter. Psychokinesis, also called telekinesis, refers to the mind's ability to influence physical objects or events without physical contact. Macro pK includes visible effects like moving an object or bending metal. Micro pK describes tiny influences detectable only through statistics, like shifting randomness. In the 1970s to 90s, the Princeton Engineering Anomalies Research Lab studied mind-matter influence for nearly 30 years. The random number generators are also a form of pK, testing if intention can shift probability. Could consciousness subtly influence physical systems? Psychic healing, mind-body influence. Psychic healing refers to the idea that thought, intention, and consciousness can influence health, energy, and physical well-being. Many traditions believe there is a universal energy or life force that runs deep in our bodies. In Japan, it's called Ki, in China, it's called Qi, and Prana in India. Disease or other ailments are caused by blockages in this energy flow. The power of prayer offers other anecdotal examples of the power of intention. Research in this area overlaps with studies on meditation, placebo effects, and mind-body medicine. The placebo effect, powered by belief and expectation, is one of the most scientifically accepted examples of the mind affecting the body. When a person takes a simple sugar pill with the belief that it can cure them, it oftentimes works. Remote viewing, seeing beyond the senses. Remote viewing is the practice of gathering information about a distant or hidden target using non-local perception. It gained fame through the U.S. military's Stargate program, where trained viewers attempted to describe secret locations, objects, and events. One remote viewer reportedly described key details of a secret Soviet site that were later confirmed, leading the U.S. government to continue funding the program for over 20 years. Whether you see psiabilities as science, spirituality, or something in between, they continue to inspire curiosity about the nature of consciousness, reality, human potential, and the universe. Are these abilities real, misunderstood, or simply not fully explored yet? The mystery remains, and that's what makes it fascinating. Which of these psiabilities would you want to experience most?